All right, let's see if I remember how to do this. Well, it's been a while. It's been over a year since my last video, and a lot has changed, so let me catch you up to speed a little bit. For starters, I got a new house, which is kind of amazing in this real estate market, so very stoked about that. But with a new house comes a new garage, and therefore a new print shop, workshop little area that I've had to build out a little bit. And also, I've gotten a new press. Before we get into that though, I want to show you a little bit around and show you my new print studio. So I moved into this house about 6 months ago or so, and ever since then I've been building up this space. It's a 2-car garage that I've converted into a print studio. I think I was out of commission for like 2 months trying to get this thing up and running. It's not complete by any means, but it's definitely functional, and that's the important thing. So starting over here, we've got my conveyor dryer, followed by a workstation over here for ink mixing, which is awesome because I love having a dedicated ink mixing station. Next to that is a shelf where I have all my inks and supplies that I need. Over here, I have a nice long workbench that I can use for stacking shirts, counting shirts, finishing orders like folding and whatnot. Plus I've got my heat press over here as well. Then over here I've got my washout station, so cleaning and reclaiming screens, plus my DIY filtration system down here. All that is done in this section, and then right next to that is my screen making exposure area. So I've got a workbench, I've got my DIY exposure unit, and next to that is my screen rack. And then in the middle is my brand new press. And I'm sure a lot of you are wondering what kind of press this is. As many of you know, I was using a old Riley Hopkins Jr. 4-color 2-station press, and I knew that I wanted to upgrade it at least to a 6-color 4-station press. So as I was moving out of the old place, I was trying to also sell that press so that I didn't have to move it over here, and then I could just have a brand new press delivered to my new place. And what I ended up buying was not a Riley Hopkins, which I'm sure many of you are wondering, what the hell? I thought this guy was Team Green, Team Riley, Team Ryonet, whatever. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I ended up buying an Anatol Tornado press, so I guess I'm Team Red now. I mean, obviously this isn't a red press, but it is an Anatol. They actually allow you to do a custom paint job on their presses, and I wasn't really feeling the red, so I just picked a kind of blue, black, silver type of color scheme. I know I've explained this on social media a little bit before, but I'm really not much for brand loyalty, and nothing wrong with Riley Hopkins presses. I actually really liked my Riley Hopkins Jr., and there are features on it that I kind of miss that are absent from this press. I mean, it was an old press. It was like 12, 13 years old, and it still worked great. But when it comes down to it, I figured any press is gonna print shirts, and I really just wanted to try Anatol. So here we are. And so far, I gotta say, I really am enjoying the new press. Very well built, it's very sturdy, it's got great registration on it. The side clamps come standard, aluminum platens, laser alignment, all standard. Plus, you can do a custom paint job on it. I mean, those were all great selling points for this thing. I do want to make a video that goes a little bit more in depth about this thing and to kind of show off some of those features. But in short, yeah, so far, so good. Other than that, I don't know. What else has changed? I put on about 30 more pounds. I got a few more gray hairs, I guess. Oh yeah, my Instagram account got hacked. So if you think you're following me on Instagram at Print Screen Screen Printing, you probably aren't. Because a while back, I got hacked and I lost like 4,000 followers. So I had to kind of start from scratch all over again. So if you're not following me, go check that out and give me a follow. The business itself, Print Screen, is doing pretty well. I did have to shut down for a couple months while I moved everything over to the new space. But I mean, it's still a side hustle, essentially. It's not my full-time job. I don't know, maybe some of you all didn't know that, but it's never been a full-time job for me. I do have a regular job, and then I have Print Screen, which I do kind of on the side at night and on weekends. And I do have like a core set of clients that I work with, slowly gaining that client base from there. I found that most of my clients are basically bands and musicians and artists, which I'm fully embracing. I mean, that really is the world that I came from, and what got me into screen printing to begin with is printing for my own band. I mean, I'll print for anybody. obviously, but bands, definitely the niche that I'm embracing. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here real quick and give you a quick little update about what's been going on. I know it's been forever since I made a video. I do have a few other videos in mind that I want to make, that I've been meaning to make for a while. For example, people have been commenting and asking me questions in the comments section about some of my DIY projects, like my exposure unit and my filtration system. Like, are they working out still, or should I have bought a more professional exposure unit or filtration system? The short answer is yes, I'm still using those things, but I did kind of want to make a video that goes a little bit more in depth about maybe something I would do different about those things, just addressing some of those questions that I got in the comments. So yeah, I guess look forward to that as well. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry it's been so long since my last video, but I do plan on making a few more. We'll see when I get around to making those. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.